the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the Breaker of Chains.
It's a lot of titles.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jon.
This is Jon Snow.
Nailed it.
In the year 2022, a young man named Angel binged a show called House of the Dragon over the course of a week. Later, he joined his friends for the finale in a pub of no particular note or importance. But it was only revealed afterwards that the young man had never seen nor been spoiled of the original series Game of Thrones. Now, watch and relive the series from Angel's truly unique perspective as the Watchers in the Bar present.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top, and we're over here at Casa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my one of my best friends, Angel. How you doing over there, baby?
Best.
Absolutely, you're one of my best friends.
I'm doing way better now.
Absolutely, but you doing okay?
Yeah.
Not doing too great after episode 2. After that last episode that we watched, we're watching Game of Thrones right now. We're doing the hot tea of the hot D fan. Like hot D fan watches Game of Thrones for the very first time. Making our way through the show. We're in the end game now, and shit is moving crazy fast, and that is true. Like we just rocked episode 2, coming off of a really crushing, not just that we lost a but that we lost part of the fleet, that we lost a battle, that a bunch of people got taken hostage, like all this other shit. A bunch of people got killed. You know what I mean? And Theon skidded it out and fucking jumped ship, man.
I want to say I'm a better man than Theon, but maybe in those circumstances,
it's impossible to know unless you're there. I mean, but it does not. We can all be.
But I'm mad.
Yeah, no shit, man. Like, bunch of team ups, a bunch of
the majority of the episode was nice. It just ended on a lot of
nice little things. You know, it's always like there's like a balance. Like there's like a bit of tug of war. Like if something kind of if some horrible shit happens like middle of the episode or towards the end of the episode, they're probably gonna end on like you burn a Shireen and then you're gonna get like a dragon flight type thing. You know what I mean? Like it's like there's a little.
It makes me not almost able to enjoy the happy moments because I'm like, what the fuck is coming around?
We just did this with a show where I think what was it, the Penguin, this nice moment was happening, and because of this program, me and Morgan and Dustin's like, this is too nice. This is too nice. Like this isn't just gonna stand. It's too nice, and then lo and behold,
maybe everybody is a hater because I'm liking how fast-paced it is right now.
No,
I don't mind it. Like,
no. I think it was just something. I think I remember, like, from what I recall when we watched it, it was just like something that we sort of like had to get used to, and I think it's also like a byproduct of just the amount of episodes. But I mean, I don't know. Sure. I mean, like a lot of cool stuff happens, which means that this one's probably going to be packed too. You ready?
I'm hungry.
Hungry, and we are eating just like that, like a chicken pot from Hot Pie's thing over there, which is also apparently something that you can do in real life. Like the next time I'm in fucking England, I'm gonna try to see if I can find that shit. Like if he's in London, I'm totally going. But we just want to say we appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us as a Hot D fan goes through Game of Thrones for the very first time. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to the next 2 episodes,
This is crazy. What is it?
What is happening?
Dothraki? Oh, I know those chants. I know those.
Yeah, right.
Dude, wait. I'm very happy about this, but Bran and Jaime being here makes me nervous.
And 5. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Wasn't sure I'd find you.
Yes!
Whoa! Yes, sir! For a pretty damn fair price, just $8 at the premium streaming tier. But if you can't do that, just don't want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us.
Here we go.
Is we here? I think we's here. Holy shit.
Dwarf of Casterly Rock.
Ah.
It's been a long road, but we're both still here.
Yeah, so did I. It's right here.
I'm Tyrion
Yeah.
Lannister.
Like, new college just dropped.
Right.
He's a tall drink of water, this guy. Oh, they're taking away their means to get out. They're like,
Please.
"Ugh."
This way.
Like, could you not do that like right now? Like,
Yeah,
while I'm
like, this
standing
is-
here, like this is disquieting. I get
Where
it.
from? Palm trees and butterflies. Haven't been myself.
Like, okay.
This place has changed.
The old neighborhood ain't what it used to be. Yeah, because it's more of a homecoming for him than anybody else here.
Yeah, she's
Right.
alive
Than for
and
Daenerys,
well.
certainly.
Does she miss me
This
terribly?
bridge.
Wow, so cool, right? You can go to Spain and you can walk on it.
Spain?
Yep.
Well, it was.
But I'm not a Stark.
Whoa! They've never.
Everybody else just standing.
They've never. they've never seen it before. Oh. Girl.
I've brought ice and fire together.
Strange.
They said the
You
thing.
spoke so highly of Jon Snow.
Song of Ice and Fire, it's crazy.
I did not part on good terms with the King of the North, or his advisor,
Why?
I murdered a child.
because of mistakes I made.
Oh. That's a light way of putting
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Terrible.
If you don't mind my saying, I don't think you should return to Westeros.
Viserys.
I've missed him being able
last
to.
My lady.
I have to die in this strange country. Just like you.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Interesting.
This cryptic ass.
I mean, from both of them. I mean, it sounded like a veiled threat. He was like, "You shouldn't return." You know, I fear for your safety. But I missed him trading barbs with like Baelish and shit with Littlefinger, and we kind of got like a little bit of that there. You know.
You stand in the presence of Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the Breaker of Chains.
It's a lot of titles.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm John.
This is Jon Snow.
Thank you for traveling so far. my
Great
son.
joke. I mean, like just a really great
kind
setup. It was very funny.
Apologies.
Your father burned my grandfather alive. He burned my uncle alive. He would have burned the Seven
My
Kingdoms.
father was an evil man. On behalf of House Targaryen, I ask your forgiveness for the crimes
Okay.
he committed against your family. And I ask you not to judge a daughter by the sins of her father.
I'll take
Our
that.
two
Yeah.
houses, centuries of peace and prosperity, with a Targaryen sitting on the Iron Throne and a Stark.
Yeah, like Craig and Jake
serving
were
as
like best
Warden of
bros.
Winterfell.
You know what I mean? For a little bit, which I'm still
am
waiting
the
for. I
last
wish we
Targaryen
could have got those
Jon
2
Snow.
episodes.
Bend the knee, and I will name you Warden of the North. Together, we will save this country from those who would destroy it.
Can we talk more?
Yeah,
Like,
let's talk. Yeah. It's like let's just.
Why don't we?
I
go
got some
straight
shit to
the
tell
meat?
you, girl. Like you don't know anything about the Night King. You know nothing about
You're
this
not
shit.
guilty of you.
Then why are you here?
Because I need your help, and you need mine.
Do you know what kept me standing through all those years in exile? Faith in myself. In Daenerys Targaryen. The Dothraki hadn't crossed the sea.
This is so crazy.
Any
See them together, like.
They did for me.
You don't believe him.
Step
I
up,
understand
Dallas.
that.
Dude, always.
Step up.
Like, do you need a motherfucker to kind of just put a button on your case?
He is the first to make allies of wildlings and Northmen. He was named Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. He was named King in the North. Not because of his birthright. He has no birthright. He's a damn bastard. All those hard
Settle
Yeah,
down,
chill.
And then it doesn't matter whose skeleton sits on the Iron Throne.
If it doesn't matter, then you might as well kneel. Swear your allegiance.
Can we hire like Liam Cunningham in like the next presidential election to just like
real.
explain
There's
like
no
what
time
we?
for that. Takes no time to bend the knee. Pledge your sword to her cause.
And why would I do that? I mean no offense, Your Grace, but I don't know you. As far as I can tell, your claim to the throne rests entirely on your father's name.
I hate how this is
Lords
going.
of the North place their trust in me to lead them.
Sansa would be proud of him though, like, cause he's trying, you know.
By declaring yourself king of the northernmost kingdom, you are in open rebellion.
Why can't you guys just come up to an agreement where he is king of the north and you have every other fucking kingdom?
Right. You just have sick. I mean, like, it's because it seeds the fact that they could all secede.
You'll both be tired after your long journey. We'll have baths drawn for you and supper sent to your rooms.
Okay, we'll take a pause. Keep going, you know.
Am I your prisoner?
Not yet.
Good scene though, like good tense stuff. I mean, like. Are these good or bad ones?
Soaking wet clothes.
I couldn't save her. I tried.
You wouldn't be here if you tried.
Right.
You would have paid the iron price.
Everybody just walks all over.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie though, he's kind of hot.
You're on?
You're on.
Oh sure. I know he's a babe. Absolutely. Like.
Look at them.
He's like the hottest, like back of house, like you know, at a restaurant type shit. You know what I mean? Like you can see him in the bear.
Making me
You know what I mean? Ugh. But then he opens his mouth. Like, they just love it. Like, do King's Landing just have food to throw at people every time that we're
Aren't they
marching?
starving?
Well, maybe not yet. That's the plan to do that.
Right.
I think. But
I mean, they're also like poor.
yeah.
So
Right. Well, oh, no, wait. Oh, you mean the financially disenfranchised to cut their nose off to spite their face politically? Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of that. Oh. Whoa, I forgot about that. It's like, he's not dead. Like,
well, he is.
Well, yeah, but she doesn't fucking know that.
You shall have what your heart desires. When the war is won.
One more little breadcrumb. Like, okay.
Oh, I would love to hear it. When we have an hour or two to speak as brothers. Advice? Does she like it gentle? Or rough? Not now. We'll talk later.
The man is wild. The man.
Honestly, maybe they deserve each other.
Like no. Like Iron Islands, come get your man. Like what the fuck is going on here?
I don't know, but him and Cersei are both wild cards.
Yeah,
so...
no, absolutely. Like
I never got to have a mother. But Marcella did. She was mine. And you took her from me. Why did you do that?
Ooh, she's breaking.
God, this is not looking good for her daughter.
Sorry, I can't understand you. The gag makes it impossible to understand what you're saying. It must be frustrating.
Oh, God.
You chose to murder my daughter. You must have felt powerful after you made that choice. Do you feel powerful now? I thought about having Sir Gregor crush your skull the way he did Oberyn's. It would be poetic, I suppose, but fast. Too fast.
She's like, you're not dying today. Like you're like.
The thought of this lovely face cracking open like a duck egg.
Does she have poison lips? Is it like an eye for an eye? I knew it.
You clocked them.
How long does the poison take?
Difficult to say. Hours, days. It depends on the subject's constitution.
You get the tears from the eyes like Kill Bill and everything. Like.
Your daughter will die here in this cell. And you will be here watching when she does. You'll be here the rest of your days. If you refuse to eat or force food down your throat, you will live to watch your daughter rot. To watch that beautiful face collapse to bone and dust. All the while contemplating the choices you've made.
Brutal.
Crazy.
Queen of Revenge. Crazy.
Kind of similar to the imagery of like of the Mad King shit. Like it's like if you can get to like what would have been crazy was like if you can get to this antidote,
If she
can live. Like, you know what I mean? That would have been nuts. It's like, don't worry. Oh, it's like wait a minute. How much did you wipe? Like. Jamie's just like, I don't know if I'm into this anymore.
Yeah.
No one can see us like this.
I am the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I'll do as I please.
I do like that they're all cutting their hair like her now.
Forgive me, Your Grace. The visitor from Bravos has arrived. Good. And we'll need fresh sheets for the bed. At once, Your Grace.
Bold.
That's also another reason. It's like, you know, it's like if you know you did your job well.
The Lannisters owe the Iron Man quite a lot of money, but Lannisters always pay their debts. To former slaves, or Dothraki, or dragons.
Interesting.
Your father's daughter, indeed.
We need to make Westeros great again.
Right.
Like,
throw a hat on this bitch.
Right. Seriously, like.
You're making it difficult. You look a lot better brooding than I do.
You've been saying that shit since episode one.
Everyone told me to learn from my father's mistakes. Don't go south.
Children are not their fathers. Luckily for all of us.
That's like all of them, kind of.
Literally, the daddy issues
Seriously,
are
like,
abundant.
yeah, oh my god, everybody, yeah.
She's not about to head north to fight an enemy she's never seen on the word of a man she doesn't know.
We gotta talk about this. We gotta keep this up. Or like negotiate for the dragon glass.
So do you have anything reasonable to ask?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if there's something I can do to help you.
He's like,
He's like, do I need to spell this out for you?
Yeah, but a wise man once said that you should never believe a thing simply because you want to believe it.
Which wise man said this?
I don't remember.
Trying to present your own statements.
It was a TikTok that I saw like 6 months back or something like that. You know?
Let him mind the dragon glass. If he's wrong, it's worthless. You didn't even know it was here. It's nothing new.
Taking a knife in the heart for his people. Did you notice that?
You must allow them their flights of fancy. It's dreary in the north.
I named them for my brothers, Viserys and Rhaegar. They're both gone now.
Rhaegar, your dad.
Right.
That's his aunt.
People thought dragons were gone forever.
Like.
But here they are.
So you believe me then about the Night King and the army of the dead?
You'd better get to work, Jon Snow.
Is that the new one? You know nothing, Jon Snow. You better get to work, Jon Snow.
Right.
you better work.
You better work, Jon Snow.
Every possible series of events is happening all at once. Live that way, and nothing will surprise you.
That's my fucking anxiety speaking.
It's like this. It's like he's literally kind of just telling on himself, and like
at the gate.
And like you're like, this sounds like a nightmare.
Right.
Right. Like I'm not into this.
Oh my god, is it Arya?
Who is it?
Hello, Sansa.
And he's. Oh man. Oh, look at her. He's been on the message boards too much or something like that. Something's different. Like
I can never be lord of anything. I'm the three-eyed raven.
I don't know what that means. Try.
Neither did he for the longest
Seriously,
time.
like
It means I can see everything. Everything that's ever happened to everyone. Everything that's happening right now.
Oh, he's
It's all
cracking.
pieces now. I'm sorry it had to happen here, in our home.
Oh. Hey, I'm gonna remind you that one bad time. Ugh.
Oh, is he telling
your
her
white
about her
wedding
wedding dress?
Dude.
I have to go.
Read the fucking room, Bran.
He doesn't have emotions anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Damn. And he did it without a peep. Crazy.
That's a fucking smash.
Dude.
Respect.
And the underlying region treated with some sort of unguent.
Don't know anything about that. I started feeling better.
Charlie, I'll I'd like to speak with you in my study this evening.
He's like, give me a little pound. Give me a little pound.
I suppose I'll find out this evening.
Don't put those infected ass clothes back on.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I didn't even think of it like that. It has to be a new shirt. There's no fucking way that that's the same shirt.
I hope so.
Like, oh God. Like,
can you cut the rest of the skin off
do it
again?
Yeah.
Your father saved me more than once. It's the least I could do.
Perhaps our paths will cross again.
Nice. Nice. Right? Cool. Like,
You could have devastated the entire citadel. But you didn't. It's a meticulous, difficult procedure. But you succeeded. How?
I read the book and followed the instructions.
I got a YouTube how-to. You know what I mean? Like,
just propped it up.
Right, exactly. Just put it on the wall, you know, and like.
You should be proud.
Oh, nice. And, dude, motherfuckers are like rarely ever given their flowers for kind of like jumping out and shit, you know, like.
All these manuscripts and scrolls are rotting away. I need you to make copies of them. Your reward is not being immediately expelled from the citadel.
There we go. You got away with it.
Be careful of the paper mites. They like flesh as well.
Ew.
Ooh. Well, now he's like, I know you have a steady hand. You have a surgeon's hand.
We need to find your own great.
You'd be flying around the open seas alone for who knows how long.
Yeah, but they don't have any fucking like thing.
I would
Just
have
go fucking.
Drogon, Viserion, and Rhaegar. What can anyone do to them?
They can still do something to you.
Take a book from House of Dragon. Let's find some dragon writers. Let's go.
Oh my God! Right? We start having tryouts and shit. Jesus H Christ.
Well trained and well provisioned. 10,000 men at least. They will see us coming.
No.
Oh man. Oh damn! They're doing like some fucking Two Towers shit.
Right.
But he didn't build the sewers. That was beneath him. So he gave the job to the lowest person he could find. Me. Building the sewers, I threw in something for myself.
So did that other stuff happen?
Maybe it's one of those things like where they're keeping them occupied and making a show of it, and then getting in this way. Oh my God, he had like a little fuck pad. Nice.
Right.
But as a good friend of mine once said, give me 10 good men.
It's like sneaking somebody in through the basement of your house.
Yeah.
They will face the bulk of the Lannister forces. They will be outnumbered. They will have less armor and fewer weapons.
But they're the Unsullied. Let's go.
Yeah.
They will be fighting for you. That is why they will triumph.
Oh my God.
That was sick.
Yeah. Oh shit, they pulled a Robb Stark. Oh.
What?
Fucking Euron.
No.
Oh my lord.
They're going somewhere else?
Yeah. He pulled the Robb Stark. That's exactly what Robb did. Like, I'll send him 2,000, and then I'm going somewhere else.
Oh my God. To Tyrell? Not Bran.
Oh man. Yeah.
Olenna.
Did we fight well?
As well as could be expected.
Golden roses, indeed. And you took your army, your real army, and went where they weren't.
As Robb Stark did to me at Whispering Wood. There are always lessons in failures.
Yes.
Right.
You must be very wise by now.
Still bringing it. Still going.
That was my prize mistake. A failure of imagination. She's a monster, you do know that.
Failure of imagination to the opposition.
To others as well.
Sounds familiar.
Yep.
But perhaps you're right. If she's driven you this far, it's gone beyond your control.
Yes.
Damn, Olenna.
It has.
Wow.
She's a disease. I regret my role in spreading it. You will too.
I think we're done here.
Oof, it's getting too close for him.
Poison.
Yeah.
Will there be pain?
No, I made sure of that.
Aww.
That's good.
Boom.
Damn, chug that.
She's a Franzia mom. She knows.
I'd hate to die like your son. Clawing at my neck. Foam and bile spilling from my mouth. Eyes blood red.
She gonna tell him?
A shocking scene. Not at all what I intended. You see, I'd never seen the poison work before. Tell Cersei. I wanted to know it was me.
She like gets the last word, you know. The Diana Rigg absolutely destroyed.
Icon.
100%.
That's how they end it?
I
Okay,
mean, listen, like it's bittersweet, but it's
so sad.
It's sad, but it's like.
But the way that she does it,
1,000%.
is so fucking
it's like
1,000
fucking
that.
percent.
This is crazy.
Incredible. I mean, like it's a. I mean, and that's achieved like meme status. Like people like use that. It's like whether to like tell such and such. I want to know it was me, and they'll like put like the face like in her big thing or whatever and shit like that. R.I. motherfucking P to a real one. One of the best characters in this show. In television, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the Queen of Thorns, like, and prickly till the end.
Right.
Prickly to the last fucking breath. Incredible, right?
And her being like, I'm going out with this, is it gonna hurt? And he's like, no. And she's like, well, and just explains it all is just so
It had to have been. I mean, like, you know, it's of course it would.
And they've been going after Tyrion for so long. This.
Right. And I still do think that Jamie 100% fucking believes that
it wasn't him.
That it wasn't him, but does know that he fucking killed Tywin. And that's sort of kind of put him at odds there. I don't think they ever fucking they never even considered it, because Cersei has just kind of been like so laser focused on that. Like they haven't even just, it's like, yeah, it happened. I mean, like, but I don't, you know, at least from his perspective, you know. And then damn,
Olenna is such a boss ass.
It's sick. It's so sick. It's so good. But even just like right in, it's like you know, you could learn from your failures and stuff like. And I didn't mean to spoil anything over there, like, you know, because like I was like, it's just how he did with Robb Stark, but he brought that up because that's what he did with Me the Whispering Wood and shit. And he goes like, you got to learn from your failures, and she's like, well, you must be very wise by now. It's like so good, like the Queen of Thorns, Queen of Burns. I mean, like it's, I don't know, about like not a character that I want to see, you know, go obviously, but like on these terms and in this way.
Yeah. It honestly like kind of dulled it down a little bit.
1,000%
like, because if she died in like some horrific way,
we're not tying bitches up and fucking poisoning them, and they gotta watch their fucking daughter decay in front of their fucking eye. Like it's these two Lannisters work in very different ways.
Yeah.
Like, and that was another scene. That's another fucking insane scene. You know, like
I almost forgot that was in this episode.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, no, I mean, like they're chock. I mean, like again, like they're you know, they're about an hour a piece. You know, like about 50-ish minutes to like an hour, and they are packed fucking full. Like a lot of stuff is going down.
That was crazy. As soon as I saw that lip, I was like,
oh word. I mean, she never really has anything like that going.
I was like, lip.
Yeah, like, and I was like, oh yeah. I was playing into my straightness like a little bit, where I'm just like, I didn't even notice that. It was like, you know, like or whatever. But that was crazy.
Yeah.
Again,
also
the
whole talk about like you taking my daughter away and like my only daughter, like this is her only daughter left.
Yep.
I kind of saw the writing in the wall for her.
She likes the poetry of
be...
it. She likes the thematic symmetry.
I did not think it was gonna be that brutal.
Well, especially the whole idea, you know, because like at that point you're just like, yeah, fucking. It's like if you try to starve yourself, we'll fucking force food down your
just
throat.
so you can watch.
You're gonna go crazy. Like you will be brought to madness. Like you will. I mean, at that point, I'm taking like, you know, the wall is made of stone. I'm just gonna try to break crack my skull open as much as I pull a long legs. Spoilers. Sorry, I don't know if you've seen that.
I haven't.
Okay. Well, that happens at some point.
It really reminds me of, remember my like slightly sociopathic tendency of The Sims that I had discussed before, where I put them in separate rooms and starve them
that was
to
one
death?
of the most delightful fucking things
that was Cersei. She was like, you're gonna watch this happen and you're gonna like sit here and grieve it until you die.
Yep.
Eventually.
Yep.
And I have to respect
and again, in case
it.
anybody remembers, if we could, Kenny, we'll cut to that admission right now. You fucking crazy mother. I mean, like, vengeance is just like what drives Cersei at this point. Well, no. It totally makes sense. I mean, like it, and certainly in the context, especially because we are kind of on her side when it comes to the whole Marcella thing too. Like that just wasn't right.
Yeah,
that just wasn't right for them to do. They were. Ilaria was about as fucking out of pocket as you could possibly imagine in that whole thing, killing her fucking, like, you know, killing her fucking nephew and shit like that, you know, all that fucking rotten shit that they did, you know. And
it's weird because in that scene you feel so bad for her, but at the same time you're like, she was fine with doing this as well.
Yeah. And also just Ilaria, it's like I'm invested. I like her as a character. I think she's a pretty good character. I think she could have been a better character. Like if, you know, in relation to the books, I know that she can be like a more complicated and more kind of like sophisticated, kind of well-rounded thing. Because again, like once Oberyn's dead, she's just like, what are you talking about? Not taking vengeance in the name of Thorn. And you're just like, okay, cool, awesome, we got it. But I mean, there's just like a common humanality that you're just always going to kind of be like, that is fucked.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And apparently Cersei would.
I would like to say that I've grown so much, but watching Cersei do all this, I'm like, should I be petty again? Like,
I mean, like,
I'm kind of inspired.
Maybe. Right. No. Well, like, maybe like in it, you know, I don't know, man. Like the, like, you want to know what it is? This is what you don't want to do. You can't dwell in that shit. Take a little vacation. A little petty vacation every once in a while. If it's deserved and if it's merited, you're mature enough, you're more well-rounded, and you and just for yourself, you know what I mean? You don't want to live there. You don't want to dwell in this stuff. Cersei lives there. She dwells in it. There's literally almost no other room for anything else. Bran's back and he's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Like it didn't hit me as much when I watched it there, like it did for you, but on Sansa's behalf more than anything else.
Yeah,
because she was so kind of taken over, and then she talks to him, and he fucking like, it's like again because he can't even.
I don't think he has the.
He doesn't have the capacity or like the what do you call the self-aware, like the self-awareness anymore to kind of think that was like
I would
a bad
say he
idea.
doesn't have the leisure to be thinking about like, what is like appropriate or not. Like he has so much going on in his head that like.
I think maybe it's just one of the only things, and maybe this is just because it was kind of done, and they maybe made this decision, this creative decision on like how to, because it's like they're turning him into like Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah.
Kind of. You know what I mean? Like, I guess it's just because like it just didn't seem like the Three-Eyed Raven, as we came to know him, seemed to like. He was definitely like kind of very caustic and kind of emotionally reserved, but I don't really recall him being just like a robot.
Yeah, that's like what I was gonna say. I feel like he was very like AI robot, like matter of fact. Yeah, this is what's going on, and I'm just like, oh, that's.
It is so unfortunate that you had to have that you look so pretty on your rape night, you know, and you're just like, what? Like what the fuck? Are you
She's over
about?
here like crying that you're alive to begin with.
Yeah. No, and he, like it's like wow, it's like how fucked up? How fucked up is it? Like they go to the werewolf, they're chilling with the werewolf, they're doing like doing all that stuff, and then like and she's like, my baby brother, like the last time that she saw him. He was walking. He was this fucking tall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. I mean, like, and he creeps her out so much that she leaves.
And ditches him at this tree with no way.
Right. There's like, it was like, who's pushing that chair? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, she's the queen and she's
like,
very
I'll
capable.
stay here for a little bit longer. It's just
yeah.
Okay,
like,
but do I send
It's
somebody?
like, no, it's here's the best Wi-Fi spot. So Jesus, I mean, like the thing that we open with, the big talk, like the opening pitch, I have brought ice and fire together. Like what did you think about that scene?
Very cryptic.
Tense.
Also, what do you mean you have to die in this weird land? Like, so you're just gonna come back?
Oh yeah,
to die, like
or whatever.
Did you see some prophecy where you are gonna be here for it? And like you're also telling,
right. Even though I will say, as the bitch who's been fucking like inserting herself into so many things, she's like, I played a little. I got we got a play date going and stuff like that, and I got them together. I need to step back.
Yeah,
which is like actual character growth for her, honestly.
It is.
Seriously, like the fact that she's like, I'm not
just gonna be
because before she just like
distracted
could
and
not help herself to like just inject herself into every aspect of this shit, trying to where it's almost like you want to it's like Mel, the Lord works in mysterious ways. You just gotta let the world do its own spinning sometimes. But like whether it's that one and then but like the initial like Jon and Daenerys.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about that scene? I thought it was interesting that they were both like kind of like immovable. Like they were like
they're like butting heads for no. I'm like, you guys are almost the same person at this point right now. Like everything she's saying,
the two
you're
ultimate
saying,
underdogs. You know what I mean? Yeah.
She's like, don't blame me for my father, and he's like, okay, well then, don't hold me accountable for my family's like promise to you.
A previous allegiance to which like you guys got kicked the fuck out. I mean, like, you know, like. Yeah, and because you guys were derelict in your rule, like
but
you had.
If I were Jon, you know.
Yeah, spit.
I feel like the driving factor would be like, hey, I hate the Lannisters. Yes. I want them gone.
Yeah.
I will help you.
Right.
But we have this other thing.
I'll help you regardless.
Crazier.
Like I'll help you regardless. Like,
yeah.
You know. But I think it's like I guess it's just the sticking point of like the whole like. You're not the king in the north. We can't have people seceding because then anybody that wants to will. It's like it's why we don't want any state to secede. And there are some states that I wouldn't mind clipping. The but you know what I mean? Like and so you know like it's but it was good. I liked that it was good. It was tense and there was like a lot of interesting fucking fantastic opening joke.
Opening joke.
Like when they read off Daenerys' Starbucks cup.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like,
all of her titles in a row.
Queen of the Andals, Fist of the First Men, Breaker of Chains, blah 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 blah. This is Jon Snow. Like or whatever. Like it's fucking perfect. Like it was just like a real and it makes complete sense. Like as far I don't know, it's just like a good joke born out of something very believable in the world. You know what I mean?
The other thing was the fact that she caught he was stabbed in the heart for his people.
Yeah, she's like,
And then Tyrion just like blows it away like, yeah, they're weird up there. You know, like
right. They're like, my dear, he's from Minnesota. Like, they're just built different. But also kind of like again, like being a conciliator and stuff and being like, okay, mind the dragon glass. That's cool. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I think that, like, and again, more of a, and you know, Tyrion was right. He goes like, we're losing allies.
Yeah.
We're like, and we need to at least have that door open. And this is a way, like, again, you literally didn't even know that shit was here.
You don't even want it.
You don't want it. So fucking go. I mean, why would
Tyrion is eating it as Hand of the King.
He's doing pretty good, man. Like he's doing pretty good. I mean, like it's one of those, like sometimes you're just like, you couldn't have foreseen their uncle who has a huge fleet attacking the other fleet. Like it's one of those things where it's like, it's just one of those things where we didn't expect them to get to them at that point or whatever the fuck. Like you kind of like you kind of want to be like, don't beat yourself up over it. Like you get attacked, it's war. Like you know what I mean. Like they're gonna do it. But it's a big fucking hit.
And the Lannisters using a Stark strategy.
Yeah.
Cheap.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, hey, that's our stuff. You know what I mean? Like yeah.
Damn, these Lannisters,
they're racking up some W's. They're not too, but don't count them. Oh, also met with the bank.
Yep.
And she's like, everybody that's poised to win, it's like what like fucking like centrist bullshit establishment Democrats do. Where they're just like, well, I mean, we're still gonna keep like mostly the status quo, but you want this fucking weird, you want this fucking AOC or this Bernie Sanders in here or something, or something. You know what I mean? Like, and then they kind of been like, we'll actually, we guarantee that you'll get your money. You can't guarantee that somebody that
haven't even talked to them
that has 3 dragons, and it's gonna be like,
and they're
be like, fuck you, I'm paying you back. You think you know what I mean? Like, so yeah. So like,
the breaker of chains paying money. For,
I mean,
like, the lost
I
slaves,
feel like they would fucking set some stuff up. I feel like there'd be a practicality at least to
burn that bank to the ground.
No, yeah, I mean, like I think that would be her impulse. I think Tyrion would convince her, but they would be in a hell of a position to negotiate some rates, some interest rates. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, like we're fucking cooking, man. Like we're cooking with gas. We got a lot of shit happening.
It's happening.
It's
quick.
It is. I mean, like, and so, but I mean, like, I don't know. I'm kind of here for it. I'm definitely excited for the next one. Are you?
I'm hyped.
You know that is. You know the case too. And I know that you know that we know that we know that I know that you know that we're having a great time over here. And if you guys want to get early and uncut access to the next episode, to episodes 4 and 5, like the next time that we shoot, we will literally have less than half of this season to go,
which is insane.
Which is fucking, again, and also the other thing is, I think that's also the other thing with like the 10 episodes. We're just like, it's like, because now that we're getting close to the end, we want to know the ending.
Yeah.
But it's whatever happens when you do a show like that, where it's like, I kind of don't want the show to end, but I want to know what happened. You know what I mean? Type stuff. But episodes 4, episodes 5, if you're watching this on YT right now, you guys have access to that via our Patreon. The link is in the top comment. It's in the description below. You click that shit, you head on over, you just hit us up with just $8 at the premium stream tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all. Every time that we do a drop on YT, we drop the next episode completely full and uncut. So when we do 4 next week, you'll have access to episodes 5 and 6. When we drop 5, you guys get 6 and 7, and you get to finish in just a couple of weeks. You get to finish season 7 of Game of Thrones and all the crazy shit that goes down. And now that I'm thinking about it, there is still a lot of crazy shit that's supposed to happen. So
and I don't doubt it.
How could you? Like, this is only like the first 3 episodes of this thing, and we're making crazy moves. So if you guys want early and uncut access, the best way to support the channel. But if you guys can't do that, you still want to help us out, you can hit us with like and subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, and we will check y'all later.